Set to be available in the first quarter of 2023, brace yourselves people, the OnePlus Pro is coming to the market. While it's not certain, leaks of the smartphone have popped up everywhere, and we have our share for you. Here is the OnePlus 11 Pro first look. Oh my god, the specs are amazing! The OnePlus 11 Pro's predecessor, the 10 Pro, was first unveiled in China in January 2022, and since then, the flagship smartphone has been available in the USA and other international markets as well. Just a few months into the year, the company announced the launch of the OnePlus 11 Pro following the OnePlus 10 Pro. And if information from the leaked sources is true to what they claim about how they released the 10 Pro, and if the company intends to use the same approach when releasing the OnePlus 11 Pro, then we are likely to see the OnePlus 11 Pro in early 2023. Leaked sources have emphasized that the 11 Pro may be set up and take things up a notch, as it could be the company's best flagship yet. There are a lot of specs about the OnePlus 11 Pro. Well, what we know is that this flagship smartphone has a lot to ride on, with both its internal and external specs, from a great design to a 32-megapixel 2x telephoto camera. You are in for some pretty impressive features. Keep watching to find out. Well, here is what we know so far. Design and display specs. Following a leak on OnLeaks by Steve H. McFly on Twitter, to begin with, the OnePlus 11 Pro is anticipated to carry on the 10 Pro trend, such as the contour cut design on the back of the 10 Pro that was first used, and the appearance of the 11 Pro almost exactly resembles the 10 Pro, with the modified curved corners and the OnePlus branding logo on the back in the middle. However, unlike the 10 Pro's square camera housing, the 11 Pro smartphone has a large circular protrusion that serves as the camera array. Another distinctive feature is the alert slider, which is anticipated to still be maintained on the high-end smartphone. Additionally, the OnePlus 11 Pro maybe is switching through a shinier and glossy finish. The OnePlus 11 Pro will come as no surprise with Qualcomm's brand new Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 SoC, which would power the OnePlus 11 Pro. Enhancing and improving the performance specs of the 11 Pro is its new Cortex-X3 core can increase up to 3.5 GHz, with the TSMC-produced SoC further improving the capabilities of the flagship smartphone. Finding this video interesting so far? Feel free to subscribe to the channel and keep up for more updates from us. It will have a sizable 6.7-inch AMOLED screen with Quad HD Plus screen resolution in front and a selfie camera with the punch hole. The panel may also measure diagonally at 6.7 inches, supporting variable refresh rates from as low as 1 Hz up to 120 Hz, which will enable the screen to automatically modify and adapt its refresh rate to meet the content display. Stepping up with more storage than the 10 Pro, the OnePlus 11 Pro would have 16 GB of RAM and 256 GB of storage, which still isn't quite as much as compared to other flagship smartphones. The volume switch can be found on the opposite side of the phone from the power button, under the alert slider, and it is anticipated to keep up the 10-bit support by Oppo and OnePlus. How strong would the battery be to keep up with all the new features the 11 Pro is set to come with? We'll find that out shortly. Camera specs. Now onto the camera specs. The 10 Pro's camera specs were quite impressive, and whether the 11 Pro can capture photographs and videos as impressive as other flagships like the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra and the iPhone 14 Pro, maybe the Hasselblad branding could help with that. Therefore, in collaboration with Hasselblad, the OnePlus 11 Pro will come with a triple camera setup, a 1-inch 50-megapixel primary camera, a 48-megapixel ultra-wide-angle lens camera, and a 32-megapixel 2x telephoto camera. The phone will have a 16-megapixel selfie camera on the front. The 50-megapixel primary camera, 48-megapixel ultra-wide lens, and 32-megapixel 2x telephoto sensor of the smartphone will be located on the rear camera module, while the 16-megapixel selfie camera will be located in the front punch hole of the phone. The OnePlus 11 Pro with the new addition of a new 32-megapixel telephoto lens and the new image processor that will combine with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 and making taking pictures and making video calls even better. The OnePlus brand is expected to enhance the camera performance on the 11 Pro even further. This is one for the photographers out there. This flagship might just be the new it phone. Battery specs. And finally, let's move to the battery specs. An additional feature of the OnePlus 11 Pro is its 5000 mAh battery, which supports 100-watt fast charging and would keep the whole thing operating well, which interestingly is a lot less and slower than the 120-watt charging provided by the OnePlus 10T. Thus, even while it isn't as stunning as the OnePlus 10T, the 11 Pro stands out on its own. It can still squeeze in a decent charge, which makes it an equally brilliant flagship smartphone. Alongside the obvious alert slider, the OnePlus 11 Pro's operating system may probably be Oxygen OS 13, which is based on Android 13. Other interesting features include an under-display fingerprint scanner, 5G, Wi-Fi 6E compatibility, and Bluetooth 5.2, to mention a few noteworthy features you can skip by. The OnePlus 11 Pro appears to be a worthy improvement over the OnePlus 10 Pro, and its newly improved features coupled with Hasselblad's software may enable it to compete well with other well-known and brilliant flagship smartphones like Samsung S22, Ultra, the Xiaomi 13, and Oppo Find X series. What is your take on the OnePlus 11 Pro? Is it worth the hype? Get interactive with us and let us know what you think in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. See you in our next video.